I just finished watching Zendaya's new movie, Malcolm and Marie, and I have one thing and one thing only on my mind. Murder. But we can't let the FBI know about my plans in advance, so we're gonna have to settle for the next best thing, love. It's Valentine's Day, and I don't know if any of you know, but we're currently in a panorama. Not that that has done anything to affect my love life because it was non-existent to begin with. But like every content creator, I am going to exploit every single holiday I can for the sake of content. So come along with me as I take myself on a date in my own house and do Valentine's Day related things in hopes of pushing this consumerist holiday on all of us and sitting down and thinking, why are we still alone if we all want the same things?
Anyway,
since this is a themed video, I have to bring out the balloons because I'm just making it a thing, okay? How does this work? I think I finally figured it out. It took me no less than 5 minutes and I did stab a hole through the balloons. We're gonna have to tape that up. This channel is simply there for the sole purpose of documenting how bad I am at handling balloons, and hopefully over time we can see that evolve and ending with me competently putting balloons up properly. Fingers crossed. That's why I'm saying goodbye. Holy shit, I did it. I can't let go of it though because it will all just blow out. Love. Love, love, love. What is it good for? I don't know. Why would I know? I still read One Direction fan fiction in the year 2021. Clearly, I know nothing of love and probably never will. I mean, love can come in multiple types of ways, platonic, romantic, whatever, what have you. But today we will be talking about romantic love and why do we all want it so bad? Why? It's not that great, trust me, especially if it's with a man. As young adults, especially women, it's almost ingrained in our head that we need to be in a relationship, especially because these are the best years of your life and you need to get out there and you need to find yourself a man and you need to live that young adult love story, passionate love, which is kind of maybe toxic if we read a bit into it, but it's fine, don't read too much into it. It's love, baby. There's nothing wrong with being alone. And this is coming from me, a bitter, jaded, single person. I'll have you know though, I'm not bitter and jaded because I'm single. I was that way before. It's probably part of my emotional unavailability.
So,
there is no need to rush into a relationship if you're an adult. It's okay to be single. It's okay to know yourself. It's okay to figure yourself out. Listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm going to say it. You can't be in a relationship with someone who values you the way you need to be valued if you cannot be with yourself and value yourself in that same exact way. You need to hold and have the same amount of self-love, the same amount of validation and the same amount of self-worth when you are single, and carry that same amount when you are in a relationship. Because if you do not have that on your own,
honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Self-worth can only come from within. So what happens when emotionally unavailable skater boy leaves you alone and isn't there to compliment you and give you validation? What now, sis? Please stop dating emotionally unavailable skater boys.
I'm telling you, as a human being, it is weird and you look weird, okay? I'm just gonna leave that there.
No, I am not changing locations in my house based on which room has sunlight. That would be unprofessional and embarrassing, and I'm anything but you know. This is just for a change of scenery. I'm keeping it interesting for you guys. You should be thankful. Anyways, this being a whole self-love preachy video about take care of yourself, put yourself first. Honey, you do not need him, you cannot change him. People do not change. People do not change, and if they do change, they do not change for other people, but they change because they got sick of being themselves. So no, you cannot fix him, Vanessa. I don't know why I said Vanessa. That's just the first name that came into my mind. But Vanessa, if you need to hear this, there you go. There you go, sweetheart. That's for you. Anyway, I've decided to write myself a little Valentine's Day card because, well, fuck, I deserve it. I don't know. There is no because. I do nice things for myself because I can. I know a lot of people can bring up the argument that being in a relationship can help you learn things about yourself and how you relate to other people, how you give love, how you receive love, and all these other different things that come together and make us human. But it's important, I feel, for a lot of young people to realize, and not only young people but young girls to realize, before you try and figure out who you are with other people and how you expect love from other people, you have to learn that from yourself first. You have to learn how you give love to yourself first and what you're willing to accept as love to yourself first. And you have to learn how to value yourself. I'm not saying don't be in a relationship. I'm simply saying don't be in a relationship until you are ready to not be in a relationship. Let me explain. You should not, absolutely should not be with another person if you do not know how to be with yourself. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say this in this video. Probably a lot. I should keep a counter. And I feel like a huge part of wanting to be in a relationship, mostly again for young people, is the stigma that comes with being single. Like, y'all need to leave single people alone. I mean, I don't know. Y'all really need to leave single people alone. There is nothing wrong with not wanting someone and not wanting to be with someone and just wanting to spend some time with yourself and grow by yourself or focus on whatever you want to focus on outside of having a relationship or not having a relationship. Like, whatever you want, queen, go off. It's 2021, we're in a Panasonic, you can do whatever the hell you want. Leave single people alone. I mostly blame media for this issue and the media we consume, because I'm gonna talk about this from like a woman perspective because I am woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, her.
I don't have any other perspective to come at this from. But from a female's perspective, a lot of the media we consume is basically centered around love and romance and relationships and finding Mr. Right for you, like all that shebang. And a lot of this is subconsciously taken in by your psyche or your subconscious or whatever the hell takes in things subconsciously. I don't know, man. I'm not a psychologist. I'm just a 19-year-old on YouTube. I don't know shit. Anyways, the media we consume shows female characters portrayed as finding self-worth and self-value through relationships and through finding her Mr. Right, and like in the quest to make herself the perfect girl for this guy, she finds she didn't actually need to change herself, but at the end she still gets with the guy even though she realized she probably doesn't want him. But you know, we have to do it because relationships. Female characters in different forms of media find their self-worth and their self-value in the relationships they have, and most of the time in the pursuit of a significant other and different things like that. For example, smart girl dumps herself down, but in the end she realizes she doesn't have to dumb herself down for anyone because the jock likes her regardless, and you know, she's perfect just the way she is, and thus she found her self-value thanks to good old Chad telling her that you don't need to take off your glasses, Samantha, you look good at either way. And I feel like this is a large part of why so many young people want to be in relationships. They want to find themselves, and they feel like they can't find themselves and they can't learn these new things about themselves, or they can't feel loved and accepted if it's not in a relationship. And I'm telling you, sweetie, there's so many other ways to feel that love and acceptance other than being in a relationship. You can find that shit on your own. Wow, surprise. Wow, who knew? This is just me, bitter single person advocating for more people to be bitter and single. Just finished my card and I'm on my way to make myself some Love Day sandwiches. Love Day sandwiches? What that? Whoever picked this card has taste. I wonder who picked it. So, where does the real issue lie? What is my problem? What am I trying to say here? The problem I have is our generation, and I don't know if it's just our generation because Gen Z tends to... It's an annoying kid. There's a kid screaming in the background, I'm gonna kill him. But Gen Z sort of has this problem thinking that we're the first people to ever be alive and experience, well, fucking anything. But we have this horrible habit of romanticizing the idea of love and being in love, and not so much actually wanting to put in the hard work and energy required to actually be with another person and get to know them emotionally, mentally, and physically, and have someone know you in that same exact intimate manner. We want all the good stuff that comes with love without all the baggage. That's probably why hookup culture is so big in like our circle. Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna sit on a self-righteous horse and pretend that I don't dream about my 2014 Harry Styles. Well, that just sums up this whole video, doesn't it? Well, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend on my high horse that I'm not secretly romanticizing and daydreaming about 2014 Harry Styles and him coming up and crashing his tour bus into my front door and having my parents sell me off to One Direction and I have suddenly been adopted by One Direction. I mean, we all have those fantasies, don't we? Yeah, so I am too also guilty of what I'm preaching. I'm a hypocrite. So is, well, all the human race, bro. That's just what we do. Get with it. We lie. I'm very convincing, aren't I? Oh, doesn't that look gorgeous? I thought it would be fluffier, but I kind of just pressed the back into a flat little pancake. So this is what we get. So aesthetically pleasing. Yay. I'm gonna put some sprinkles on this because one, I want to zhuzh it up a little bit, and two, I have so many sprinkles left from my birthday video. I don't know what to do with them, so I'm gonna put it on bread. It's just sort of falling to the side. What am I supposed to do with this? Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it amazing? Oh, I really should stay out of the kitchen. Why do I always think this is gonna be a good idea? It never is. I'm not gonna lie. This kind of sucks though. I'm a degenerate, really. That's the only thing you should get from this video. You shouldn't be getting advice from me. So here we are, the grand picnic. I got my balloon. I've got my little thermos of unidentified liquids. This is a family channel, so I'll save that for later. And my god-awful creation. I don't think I'm gonna stay on the ground for too long because now would be a good time to mention that I'm actually allergic to grass, so I'm not gonna be here for too long, and I don't have my medication on me, so I'll probably just scooch on right off right now. Whew, my eyes are getting itchy, so we are at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed listening to me whine about love and relationships for however long this video is. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? Do you agree with me, or am I just a 19-year-old talking out of my butt who knows absolutely nothing? Please tell me in the comments. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!
It's 5:50 something and it feels empty.